foundation for that, for the trap work. Everything else there is pretty self-explanatory.
Where did you get that idea to do that?
Because you're hitting the pedal, and it's constantly, for 100 years, the bottom panel has been trying to withstand people banging on the pedals, and it's loose a lot of times, especially right around the pedals. So I'll actually do a few more screws there. You know, in between the little you've got the 3 pedals, and you've got the 2 blocks in there. I'll put a screw in each. Just be sure you drill a pilot hole. And I like that firm.
This is in model replacing board. What it does is you just get a better hold on the board.
Yeah.
And you don't have to replace it. You just have to, because by then the screws are loose in their holes.
Right. Yeah, replacing the board. I think I've done it once, and it is such a pain. I don't think I ever want to do it again. Okay, turn the page to action prep. So all of this work is done, well, the majority of it is done with the action in the cradle. Checking for loose parts. Apparently high glue does have its limitations after 100 years. So you can a lot of times, sorry.
Anything does. Right?
Hey, 100 years, that's a long time.
Be surprised how
any glue.
But one thing you don't have to do is clean off the old glue or reglue it if you use hot glue.
I'm sure you're right. That is true. But you know what?
No, what?
Never mind.
I don't see any glue pots around here. Put it once.
Okay. So I'm just checking for loose parts, especially hammers. In the high treble, a lot of times you'll feel loose hammers up there. Those cause clicking, loose parts and loose hammerheads, loose catchers, where the shank goes into the catcher. A lot of those things will click. So I'm looking for all of those. You can grab the catchers with pliers and you can feel, just wiggle each one quickly, and then you can wiggle the hammers with your fingers, and you can feel even a little bit on the hammer. You can feel it click in there, and you can just wiggle it up and pry with a screwdriver to get it off, re-glue it. Okay, let's talk briefly about all of the contact points of the sustain pedal. So I like to use Teflon powder to burnish all of the damper levers. So with the action face up, the hammer's facing up. You can push maybe 5 damper levers down at once, which gives you space between the damper lever and the spoon. Oh, okay. The pedal, yeah, the rod. Thank you. So I just put a little Teflon in each. Go to the next 5, a little more Teflon. Burnish that in. That's a common on a lot of these old uprights. That's a really common source of a squeak. Then I'll saturate all of the hangers with Protec. Everybody know what the hangers are? Okay, so the damper lift rod is on these L-shaped parts, right? The damper lift rod kind of works like that, and there are usually 3 or 4 of those hangers, and they've got a felt bushing in there. If it's like that, so saturate that felt with Protec, and then it becomes its own reservoir. That's another common source of damper noise, or of damper lift noise. And then when you turn the action the other way, I use a flashlight and Protec, and saturate the little felt slots with Protec, where the return springs on the dampers. So those are the 3 major sources of noise.
Sorry, I missed. Are you using a spray then?
No, Protec. So Protec on the
Prolube or CLP?
Well, I have Protec
CLP.
spray.
I use CLP.
Stick it in a little bottle with a needle and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Now And you turn it over, I may have just a little confused, say that again, where are you putting it?
Okay, so if you look, well, okay, so the action is in the cradle. It's the hammers, and if you got it face down, in between the hammers, you can see under here you've got the damper levers, okay, and you've got a spring that pushes that direction in each damper lever. So in between each hammer shank, you can saturate that felt with the Pro-Tech. And I've had good success with that. Okay, and then finally, well, before the sales prep, is the next page is the regulation. There's a lot more here, but with time constraints, and this is, I'm going to talk about the principles of this, of regulation.